it's time for Massachusetts to sort of clean up and modernize its code of regulation, which I would like to do early on in my administration. We did this in the 1990s, and it was a huge positive for businesses, especially for small businesses. Larger businesses, the regulations and all that, it's kind of an annoyance, right? But for smaller businesses, it's a real hindrance to growth and development. In fact, there was a survey in The Economist a couple of months ago on sort of small business friendliness across all 50 states. And Massachusetts got a D plus and finished, I think, 47th out of 50 states. And the big yak in the survey was regulatory policy. Well, you literally just need to go, through the whole thing. You got to treat it like a legitimate exercise and force people to literally work your way through every department, every agency has to work their way through the whole code in conjunction with people in the governor's office. And by the way, in some cases in conjunction with one another. Because we also have situations where complying with one agency's regulations will actually put you out of compliance with another.
Really?
And the other thing we need to do is engage some of the local officials in this conversation, because one of the things I hear sometimes is that the state and local governments don't always act in a collaborative way, especially around development issues, and there has to be some way to create a more coordinated approach to that so that businesses feel a lot of Republican governors over the years, I worked for two of them, Bill Lowell and Paul Cellucci, a lot of voters in Massachusetts, and it's not just Republicans, it's independents and Democrats, like the idea of checks and balances, like the idea of both teams on the field. And when I've been campaigning and when I knock on doors, and frankly when I talk to a lot of Democrats, even they say to me that this one-party government thing is not accountable, not transparent, not fiscally disciplined. Even they say to me that they would like to see some balance up there.